Two Labor MPs now competing for the leadership in that state. Jodi McKay has confirmed she'll be running against Kogarah MP Chris Minns. Charlotte Mortlock is with Jodi McKay in Homebush. Charlotte?
Yeah, good morning, Tom. Of course, we have just heard in the last hour that Jodi McKay will be putting her hat in the ring for the New South Wales Labor leader, and I am joined by her this morning. Jodi, thanks for your time this morning. Why should people vote for you as opposed to Chris Minns?
Well, I'm making this decision because I believe it's the right decision to make for the Labor Party. I've always stood up for what's right, and I believe this is the right decision. I think Chris is very, very capable, and I thank him for entering this race and ensuring that we have a ballot. But I believe that I can win the 2023 election, and I look forward to taking on Gladys Berejiklian.
So on that matter, if you were to be selected as the head of the New South Wales Labor Party, you would be taking on Gladys Berejiklian. That would be two women going head-to-head in 2023. Yeah. What are your thoughts on that?
That's exciting, isn't it? So woman against woman. I mean, I have a great deal of respect for Gladys. We've always got on. But I do think that this will be a contest of ideas. It will be about a Labor vision versus a Liberal National Party vision. And I believe that in 2023 we will craft a position as a party that will appeal to people right across this state. That's what we need to get back to. We have to stick to our Labor values, but we've got to connect with everyone, and we haven't been doing that.
Well, it has been a fairly shocking few months for the Labor Party. So what would your policies be, and how would you change the Labor Party at a state level?
So what we begin now is a process of talking to our branch members. So nominations close at 2 o'clock this afternoon. And then there's a month-long process where the party members get to have a say in the vision for the party up until 2023 and the type of leader that they want. And that's really exciting. For me, education has to be at the heart of it. But I do think that party members may have a different view, and I want to hear what they have to say as well. For me, education is not just about giving a kid the opportunity to get a job and do well. It's actually about economic prosperity. So my promise to the people of New South Wales is that we will have a really strong education policy leading up to 2023. But I'm not going to preempt what the branch members want to talk about. There's 20,000 people out there who have an opinion on Labor, and I'm looking forward to hearing from them.
So it's probably fair to say that you would be an underdog in this situation, I guess, against Chris Minns. Do you think that you would be able to secure the support of not only the rank and file but also the caucus?
Well, I don't see myself as an underdog. I see that I'm standing on the same platform as Chris Minns, putting my arguments forward for the party. Obviously, for me, it's about, I talked about my country values. They're the things I'll bring to this. And I do despair that in rural areas people can't vote Labor. We have to change that. We have to make sure we're respectful to our multicultural communities, that we acknowledge the Labor values allow us to support working families and working individuals. But also, you know, we need to connect with those people who are ambitious and want opportunity. The values are universal. We just need to make sure that we have the policies in place leading up to 2023.
Okay, well, thank you very much for your time this morning. The Labor Party will now have, or Jodi and Chris Minns will have at least 3 weeks now campaigning against one another, with the ballot closing on the 24th of June. The caucus will also vote as well. So this is going to be a very interesting few weeks for the New South Wales Labor Party.